Okay, trying to get a bit more light here. Maybe it's dark from this pole. I don't know. We're just gonna go for it. Okay, I think I'm here. Let me try to pull this up on Facebook so I can see what I'm doing. That's always a good idea. There it is. There it is. There's that piggy. All right, let me turn this down. That's pretty okay. It's not really very straight. Hold on. We'll get this straighter. All right. Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Oh, that is totally not straight. Hold up. Let's go back to this direction. Let's see if that worked. I apologize. This camera thing is tough to figure out. There we go. Almost. We're going to leave it that way. Hey, Lynn. Oh, yay. I'm glad your package arrived. Hey, Debbie Thompson. So, it's been a hard week and hard times in my world. So I have to have this piggy done by tomorrow for a lady for work. So I still have people that bring me in things that we used to sell at the Paper Rabbit in Grass Valley. They bring them into my work. Actually, this one we sell at Ben Franklin. So she bought this at Ben Franklin and I've got to decorate it. And I have to have it done by tomorrow, and it's not a real good day. I'm not feeling very creative. All I've been doing all day is just watching TV. So for those of you guys that don't know the Paper Rabbit and don't know me from the Paper Rabbit, for 37 years in Southern California, there's been a great store that I started 37 years ago called the Paper Rabbit, and we painted on stuff like this. In fact, I found this downstairs, so I'll share this. This is like the only thing I have from the store that is not painted. Pretty much swiped this from Danielle when I sold the store, I think. So about 10 years ago, let's see, we've lived up in Northern California for 20 years. So about 10 years after that, maybe 8 years after that, I don't know, Danielle would know. No, it's got to be more like 13 or 14 years after that. I sold the store to Danielle, who used to work for the store when she was like 13, 14, and then we became friends, and then she became an adult, and then we had kids together, and then, long story short, I think she's the biggest Paper Rabbit fan, so she bought it from me, and that allowed me to open a store in Northern California where I live, which didn't do real good, because that was the beginning of the end of retail as we know it, and the big recession that I hate to talk about. Awful, awful, awful. Wait, did my video stop? Hold on. Let's see if it's still there. Anyway, I don't know. You guys can let me know if it's still going or not. I think it is. Oh, hold on. My computer has totally frozen. So anyway, we used to sell things that were little plastic lovelies, like this box filled with all these AMAC plastic boxes like this, and then we would personalize on them. Isn't that just beautiful? AMAC is still around for those of you people that remember these stash boxes from the 60s. I love them so much, I can't even tell you. So we used to paint on these little boxes for kids, and clipboards, and piggy banks, and all kinds of stuff. So then later on, people wanted a book. So when I started doing things for the scrapbooking world, I convinced my ex-partner Vicky into letting me do a doodling book, which was this book here. And it was pretty popular, I want to say. We sold a lot of them. Let's see. So it was on how to do Paper Rabbit type drawings. And that's what this video is all about today. I gotta make this video smaller so I can see your comments though. There we go. So anyway, this book was basically teaching a lot of the real basic Paper Rabbit doodles that we did all the time. And as a Paper Rabbit doodler, I was probably the worst one. Oh, look, there's Jackie Booth's alphabet, my alphabet. Anyway, paint pens were not always my thing. This was done by Natalie, who this video is 4 today. I'm doing this video for Natalie because she's fighting the time of her life. But look at her kids, are so cute with paint pen. It's just nothing I was ever very good at, paint pen. But people who lived up in Northern California who didn't know the paper rabbit in Southern California and didn't get to see all the amazing artists that we had there, they thought that this panda bear was like the cat's pajamas. Not me. It wasn't really my standards for myself, so I've gone into other forms of art and let the amazing, talented, young, new kids at the Paper Rabbit in Montrose take over. So the Paper Rabbit is still there. It's on Ocean View Boulevard in Montrose, California, if anybody wants to go. They also have a great website, the Paper Rabbit. I think it's, well, I don't know. I should have looked that up. I think it's thepaperrabbitmontrose.com. Anyway, if you want one of these books, they're not still available, Lynn. I'm sorry. So you'll have to check eBay or Amazon. I know people sell them all the time, so look for it. The 1, 2, 3s of creative doodling. So then what happened after that was I stopped working with my partner Vicki, and my friend Natalie started working with Vicki, and so she came up with this second book, and Natalie did a way better job at it than I did. I'd like to tell her that. So she did this book with some more doodles that were not covered in the first book. And this book's probably still available too through Amazon. Look how cute in March she did a St. Patrick's guy. Soccer ball, definitely hard to draw to begin with. So anyway, this is Natalie's book start to finish. Super cute. She did a great job on it. So if you're looking for more doodling ideas, this is the place to go. But yeah, she didn't do any alphabets, it looks like. But her alphabets are at the top of each page. Look how cute this, where did it go? Look how cute December is with the frosting on it. So don't think that I'm the only one that can do this stuff. Every one of the girls that ever worked for me at the Paper Rabbit is extremely talented. Extremely. So, okay, now I'm crying. I'm going to stop because this piggy has to be done. Here, piggy, piggy. I'm going to put some something down on top of my white pretty tablecloth and tell you about paint pens. Maybe if I talk about pens, I'll stop being sad. Just for a minute, I want to stop being sad today. So anyway, this gal ordered this from me. Here's what she wants on it. Baby Hale, stars and dots. It's for her new grandbaby who's going to be born in August, and she wants the bank starting this week because they're doing some kind of a party. Maybe it might be a reveal party, I don't know, but she wants to have a bank so that she can put $100 a month in it for the baby so that gets him started out. And I thought it was so cool. Great idea. So she didn't care what she wanted on it, so I kind of told her that I thought purple, blues, and greens would be cute in stars. So I got paint pens here. So those of you guys that don't know about paint pens and you want to play with them, Uni brand is my all-time personal favorite paint pen. They just don't make too many of them anymore, and I had to find it on an industrial site to buy more of them. I don't know if they're easy or hard to find where you live, because Deco Color is probably the most popular, and Zig Painty used to have 48 colors, and they were gorgeous and lovely, and I covet every last one of them that I still have. I don't have a lot, but like this one is Guacamole. This one is called Sea Breeze. They were just beautiful colors with beautiful names. Lime Green, that's not very exciting. And this is called Soft Blue. There is another brand of paint markers. Well, there are two others. So there are also Sharpie, which are an oil-based, I think, paint pen. I can't remember. Let me look. Yeah, oil-based. Not a fan. Put those away. Also, there are Posca pens. That's a Pastilia. Well, I must have bought this in Japan. Oh no, my friend Carmen gave this to me. But it's like a Posca marker. Poscas are pretty cool. I don't think I have any in my case here because they, oh wait, maybe this is one. Oh no, this is a different one. So there are, these are fancier pens. So the Malto and Posca pens are like $7, $8, and I'm cheap. So I'm gonna sit down now. Okay, so if you guys have any questions you want to ask me about personalizing on stuff, painting on things, let me know and I'll be glad to help you out. So when you buy a paint pen, these are what they sound like. They have a ball bearing in them because they mix up the oil and the paint. So the unis were also an oil base. Let's see, hold on, I'm learning something new because I'm not big on all this chemical crap. This is an acrylic base paint marker, the Deco, but unis used to work the best. I must say, I love them so much. And it's always a toss-up. Okay, so we were talking about, sorry you guys. Sharpie has a water base too. Yeah, we don't carry those at my work, and I do love that water-based Sharpie, but we don't have them to sell, so I have to always buy them somewhere else. So you want to, before you even open this pen, for about 5 minutes, just put it in your hand, honestly. Walk around the house and shake up the paint and the oil. You'll be so much happier when you get them started. And my friend Julie, who used to work with us, this is my next project that I'm working on, is everybody that you've met, every woman that you've met, we're going with women, sorry guys, every woman that you met has taught you something or given you something that you will never forget. I always talk about Melody Ross and how she taught me how to cut with a scissors, not cut with a paper cutter. It doesn't matter if it's that straight. Well, Julie always used to tell me, Lindsay, you don't shake these enough. So you want to shake the oil and the paint a lot before you start working with them. And if they stop working for a little bit and it still sounds like there's something in there, keep shaking them. Then what you want to do is depress the tip just a little tiny bit. Don't let it flood. Don't let the paint start coming out of that tip. You want to let the paint start flowing to the tip on its own. Don't keep pushing. And then, you know, scribble with it a little bit and try to get it going. Always keep yourself some scratch paper nearby and be so careful that they don't flood. Once they've flooded, trust me, they're not easy to get working again. So, all right, so here's our pig for Baby Hale. And I hope she likes this, but I am going to use my favorite really dark ultramarine blue for his name. Here we go. The good thing about ceramic is that if you make a mistake, it comes off with nail polish remover or lighter fuel on ceramic. If you're using acrylic or plastic, sometimes it doesn't come off as good. Sometimes you can ruin your entire piece. So be very careful with what you use to take it off, but it is possible to get it off. So we know Baby Hale is a boy. That's about all she knows about him. They haven't picked a theme for the room or colors or anything, so I went with blues and greens. She was so nice, she didn't really care. Hardest part on doing this kind of stuff is getting it straight, and that is practice, ladies. Practice. Practice, practice, practice. Otherwise, you can probably use washi tape nowadays. Masking tape would work. You could put that down. Let's turn it sideways and make sure I'm driving it straight. Drawing straight. Oh, well, there I just biffed. Sorry, I'm having still a little bit of vertigo today. Life sucks when you get older and shit starts happening like vertigo and sadness. So, hug everybody that you know and tell them you love them and resolve whatever crap is going on in your life with them, because someday they won't be here to have you be able to resolve crap. There's only one person in my life who I will never be able to resolve crap with, and sadly, I don't really care. Okay, so sometimes, I don't know if you can see this. See the lighter and the darker? So the pen wasn't quite mixed beautifully when I started. So get your scratch paper and